Twendeni jamaa, twendeni.
Wacha nikuambie leo mabuda. Ujamaa ametoka California.
Ladies and gentlemen, reforms are with us. Reforms are on their way. It is no longer necessary to sit down and bask in a glorious past claiming that you fought for reforms and must be given a right to lead. You must demonstrate to us. You must demonstrate to us that what you have is character capable of spurring Kenya to the next level. What this country needs, ladies and gentlemen, more than ever before, is no longer a clamor for reforms, but a transformational leadership. A leadership that will transform the gains that we obtained through the reform movement into tangible benefits that Kenyans can count on and say, surely and truly, we did not fight for nothing. We at TNA, the National Alliance, make this pledge and commitment to you. The writing is on the wall. Reforms alone is not enough credentials to get leadership. After all, Africa is awash with leaders who stormed the stage of power promising reforms and ended up being the worst dictators ever.
I believe Kenya is like an eagle after 40 years, whose time has come to experience a rebirth and a renewal. And our nation is undergoing a rebirth from its past to a new constitutional dispensation. It is undergoing fundamental constitutional, institutional, and administrative reforms in all its sectors. This country is also experiencing phenomenal infrastructural development that has renewed our tattered infrastructure. We as a nation are symbolically standing at the banks of River Jordan, entering the land of promise. Our nation has also, in the recent past, after 40 years of praying to our God of all creation, to bless our land and nation, for plenty to be found within our borders, we have discovered plenty of oil in Turkana, plenty of coal and iron ore deposits in Kitui, plenty of gold in Samburu, and even one of the most rare minerals only found in China, the rare earth, has now been discovered in Kwale, in Nyanza, and in Mount Elgon. All these developments give us as a nation a renewed sense of hope and confidence that Kenya is going through an unprecedented period of national renaissance. As we celebrate this progress, we remain acutely aware that we are still a long way from home. 40 years after independence, we still have 5 million Kenyans who still suffer of hunger and our country still remains on the food insecure nations of the world. In this election, the torch of leadership is going to pass from the Lancaster generation that I would call the Moses generation to the Joshua generation, which is the Uhuru generation. I believe that as a nation, as we transit from the analog technology to the digital technology, this nation is going to see the same transition in our politics, and we are going to see the analog politicians going home and the digital politicians coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to present to you my brother, my friend, Uhuru Kenyatta.
Cheers, man. Well done. Thanks. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you all very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the ingredients of the national cake are sufficient to bake a cake big enough for each and every one of us. All we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to indulge wisdom in choosing the bakery, but more so, the team that will bake the cake. Let us no longer settle for mediocrity and barren promises. Because of the pursuit of happiness is not the preserve of a few, but it is the birthright of all who believe in its pursuit. Ladies and gentlemen, let us look forward to a brighter Kenya with unprecedented hope, unwavering commitment to change. One might be tempted to ask, what is in a political party? Why should Kenyans trust the National Alliance as their last best hope for their dreams and aspirations? We have seen parties come and go since the pre-colonial era. Their ideologies have been hatched and crushed even before the ink on the party manifesto has dried. Many are forced to believe that parties are a means to gain power. And to some extent, this is true. The principles of why political parties exist have been greatly abused before. The National Alliance seeks to dispel the belief that politicians are bigger than the party. We want to restore the ideologies that the party is bigger than the politicians. We now have a new Political Parties Act, and this has now taken its big brother role, and any party in future that pursues an individualistic agenda or personality cult has no future in the Kenya of today. The National Alliance has been structured firm on ideologies that it subscribes to, and these are firmly rooted in its core beliefs. We, as a party, believe in the principles of African social justice that are founded on progressive policies and ideologies. We are a party driven by everyday desires that Kenyans have, a collection of small solutions
which when collated, form a collective solution to what ails Kenya today. Ours, ladies and gentlemen, is a party whose engine is oiled with the dreams of every Kenyan. A party that focuses into the future by offering solutions to the problems of today and the emerging challenges of tomorrow. Na nasema Mungu na ibariki taifa letu la Kenya. Asanteni sana. Asante.
Yes.
Thank you. Asante. Asante.
Yeah.
Tumemaliza. Tuanze. Asante yako mami. Asante. Asante. Asante.
I believe nchi moja ndoto moja. Naamini Kenya for every Kenya.
Asante mzee wangu.
Nchi moja ndoto moja. Just because my friend.
Thank you, brother, for your wonderful prayer. Thank you.
We have a chance to bring change to Kenya.
Thank you, my brother.
No more fighting.